home of brilliant children's books. Meow.
Hi, my name's Mark Dorey and this is
Seren Dorey.
And we are Tomser Cat Storytelling book reviews, where we look at children's books of all different ages and give a brief review. And today we're going to review a book, an audiobook that we listened to on BorrowBox while we were on holiday travelling all over the country in our car. And this is one of the books, and it's called The Highland Falcon Thief by M.G. Leonard and Sam Sedgman. Is that right?
It's always Sedgman, but
Sedgman. Okay, I haven't got my glasses on. So just to start the book review, Seren is going to read the blurb.
In The Highland Falcon Thief, Adventures on Trains for Primary School Kids, Book 1, by M.G. Leonard and Sam Sedgman. A young boy is swept up in an investigation to uncover the perpetrator of a jewel theft. When 11-year-old Harrison Beck is forced to accompany his travel writer uncle on the last journey of a royal train, he expects a boring trip spent away from video games and children his age. But then Hal spots a girl who should not be on board, and he quickly makes friends with the stowaway, Lenny. Things get even more interesting with the royal prince and princess board for the last leg of the journey, because the princess's diamond necklace is soon stolen and replaced with a fake. Suspicion falls on the person who isn't supposed to be there, Lenny. It's up to Hal, his keen observation and his skill as a budding sketch artist to uncover the real jewel thief, clear his friend's name and return the diamond necklace before the Highland Falcon makes its last stop.
Okay, so that's the blurb. But as always, if you are enjoying this channel, why not like, subscribe and click the bell, and you'll never miss another episode. Well, this audiobook was actually one of the best ones, simply because one of the reasons is A, it's a great story, but B, the narrator or the reader, Jot Davis, was absolutely brilliant with all the voices, and you had no doubt who was speaking. And he was great at voices, wasn't he?
He was really good.
He was really good. And the other thing is, we've done this on BorrowBox, and this book wasn't available when we started our holidays. So we actually started on book 2, which is, I think it's called Kidnap on the California Comet, which we're doing another book review for, which will be a link for below in this video. So we're doing them out of order. And the thing is, when we were listening to the second book first, they actually gave snippets of this book and a couple of very brief spoilers. So I would recommend you reading these books in order, yeah? So with these books, it's very much like an Agatha Christie mystery, and the mysteries are really good. Did you guess who done things at the end without telling anyone?
No, not really.
Did I?
You did.
Yeah.
you're very brainy, aren't you?
Oh, right, okay. But the thing is, right, honestly, they drop clues along the way, and it's 2 authors writing this book, and you would never guess, because the writing is seamless. It's as if it's written by one person. It's brilliant, isn't it? And very much the Highland Falcon is very much like an Orient Express or a Flying Scotsman, because it actually goes all the way up to Scotland, stopping all the way around the country. And it's the last journey of this very famous train, which is very much like the Flying Scotsman. And Hal is very reluctant to go on this trip at first, because he's about to have a baby sister, and I'm not sure if his mum's not very well, or they just don't want Hal around while she's having to go into hospital and have this baby.
But he is very excited for his little sister to be born. He's just more worried about his mum since she's not very well.
Yeah, and really, his Uncle Nat says, "Oh well, his Uncle Nat is a travel writer who goes on trains all over the world and writes travel stuff, and he invites Hal onto this journey." Is Hal excited?
No, he barely knows his uncle.
He barely knows his uncle, and he really doesn't want to be there, does he?
No, he thinks it's just going to be all boring and just not going to be able to play any video games or play with his friends or anything. He just thinks it's going to be a boring old trip with his old uncle.
Yeah, but actually, his uncle, I'd like an uncle like Uncle Nat.
Yeah, he's really nice.
His uncle is absolutely brilliant, and they make a good team. They make a good team in... look, let's be clear, Hal is the main detective on this journey where a prince and a princess, their necklace goes missing, and it's full of all sorts of culprits, which you've seen in the pictures, and we'll put up on the screen now as we're saying this bit. You can see all the different people on the train, and it could be any one of them. So the mystery is a really good mystery, isn't it?
Yep.
Even though I did get it at the end, it's a great mystery, and for kids, I just thought it's so well written, and it was just really enjoyable. But the relationship and the developing relationship between Hal and his uncle is brilliant, really. And Hal's got a special talent.
He's a very good artist.
He draws things really quick, doesn't he?
Realistic as well.
From memory and everything else, and it's just great. So this is, I think, it's a great book. I mean, we listened to it on Borrow Box, and we've got some of these images off the internet to show you, and the book is really well illustrated from what we can see, isn't it? It's really well illustrated. So this is a great book. So what star rating are we going to give it?
I'd give it a 4. Not quite a 5, so just a 4.
Yeah, I'd give this a 4. Without giving away too much, I thought the characters were much better developed in the next book, The California Comet, because in this book, right at the start, Hal comes across as a bit sullen and a bit grumpy, but then he's got good reason to, because, as I say, he's going away from his mum and dad for the first time. They're having a baby, and he's having to go away with this almost complete stranger. We love Uncle Hal, don't we? Well, maybe not love him, but we really like him.
Uncle Hal?
Yeah. Uncle Hal. It's not Uncle Hal. Uncle Nat. We love Uncle Nat, don't we? I wondered why you were looking at me then.
I'm like, what?
But he's great, isn't he?
He is good.
Really, and as I say, they make a great team.
It's like a best friend to him.
Yeah, he's really good. So, and this is the first in the series of Adventures on Trains, and we will be doing the next review of, I think it's called Kidnap on the California Comet, and that was our first introduction to Hal and Uncle Nat, and it's brilliant. I really rate these books, and we're gonna well, we've got the next audio book coming soon, but it's on reserve at the moment. So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on our next Tomser Cat book review. Bye bye.
Bye.